Hey there, this is Bryson with Dimes for Dollars, and in today's video we went to the local coin store and got some nice old coins. We got some silver halves here, some barber quarters, and a few piece dollars around back. We also got some old foreign stuff that I'm really excited to get into. And we got some wheat cents. Some of them are in really nice shape too, so that's super exciting. We got our books here. We'll start with the silver and we'll work our way to the wheat cents. Alright, well, we got our first book out, the piece dollar book, and we got 3 new coins to add to it. We have this really nice 1922 Denver. Has some really nice detail. Definitely glad to add that one to the book. We got an upgrader for this 1924S. That's actually a pretty hard date to come across. Super excited to have that one. And we got a 26D, also a better date, 2.3 million minted, so that's a super cool find. Next we'll move on to the Franklin half dollars, and we'll see what we can add there. Well, we only had one Franklin half dollar. It's this 1949 Philadelphia. That's going to finish off this whole page, so that's really neat. Now we get to work on upgrading. So I'll add that one there. And we'll get on with the Walking Liberties. We're now at the newer of the 2 books for Walking Liberties, and we have one new edition, 1947 Denver. It's not scarce by any means, but 3.9 million is a harder date to come across, so I'm definitely glad to add that one. And while I got you here, I got 264 Kennedys, both Philadelphia. I'll check them for any DDOs. If I have any, I'll bring you back in, but otherwise we'll get on with this older Walking Liberty book. Alright, well, we're now at the older of the 2 Walking Liberty books, and unfortunately those 264 Kennedys weren't the DDOs, but I'm still glad to have them. They're pretty neat looking coins. We got a 1917 Philadelphia here. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to upgrade, but I like those old coins, so I'll definitely add that to the stack. We got a 1918 here that will upgrade. And you can see the difference in the date there. That one's clear as day, and that one's pretty slick. We got a 1918S, which I don't think is going to upgrade. And we also have a 23S, which is just a little bit more slick than the one we have. So I'll stack those up on the side, and then we'll get on to the Canadian coins. Alright, well, for Canadian coins we had 4, and unfortunately 3 of them don't go into this book because it only goes back to 53. We have a 39, we have a 1940, we have a 1941. They're all kind of hard to see, they're pretty slick. But we do have this 1955, I believe. A 53, okay. So I'll have to do some research to see which 53 it is. But when I do, I'll add that one. And then we'll get on to these really fun foreign coins. Alright, I did a little research, and that's going to be a 1953 with the shoulder fold. So that's super cool. We got a variety there. Now, as for the fun foreign coins, I did find out that this one here, it's a 1 shilling, and unfortunately it's the first year of the clad variety. 1947. They did silver up till 1946. So it's a lesson learned. Not too worried about it though, because we got some really cool finds here. We got 2 Canadian dimes that are to come, but the coolest find I've ever found were these 2 coins. They were actually taped up, but I rescued them by carefully removing the tape already. We got 17.99, 2 real. I've always wanted one of those coins, so it's really cool to finally see one in person. And this other one is a even older coin. If we can get it to focus here, it's actually a 1762 half real, I believe. So that is really cool. 2 coins on the bucket list that I finally was able to get, and I got a steal of a deal on them. 98 cents per gram. So I just paid over $7.50 for 2 really old coins. So I'm super excited for those ones. That's one thing off the bucket list. And let's get on with these Canadian dimes. Alright, well we got 2 Canadian dimes. We got a 1966, which fills a spot. And we got a 1938. That was really cool to see. They're a little bit harder to come by when they're older, so I'm definitely glad to add that one there. And we'll get on with the next one. Unfortunately, we don't have Standing Liberty quarters. I don't know why I pulled that book out, but let's get on with these Barbers. Well, we did get 4 Barber quarters. We got a 1902. It says rotated die on it. I'm not sure if I see it so much, but it does look a little bit off. So I'll give that the benefit of the doubt. We got a 1909 Denver. Pretty slick condition, but I like those Barber quarters. We got a 1910 Philadelphia. And we got a 1911 S. And I'd say that's the best of the bunch. Looked it up in the book, and it's actually less than $1 million minted. 988,000. Still $9 in G4, so I don't know about that, but it's still really cool. I guess compared to some of the other mintages like that 1913S, it's pretty well minted. So either way, still cool finds. Next we'll get on to these wheat cents and see what we can pull out of those. Alright, well we're done sorting out that penny bag, and we got all kinds of cool finds. We got a 1941 Canadian cent. We also got a memorial cent back there. But this Canadian cent, 1941, King George VI. We also got a whole bunch of 50s. And we got 26 from the 40s. We got a whole bunch of steel cents. We got 18 from the Philadelphia Mint. We got 14 from Denver. And we got 2 from San Francisco. All those are 1943, by the way. I checked. Made sure we're not millionaires. And unfortunately, they're all the way they should be. We got 1937 Denver. 1917 San Francisco was our teens find. And we also got 8 from 1918. Kind of odd. We got a whole bunch of shinies. We got some 53s, 52s, 51s, and we got some 40s. We got a 48 Denver. We got a 47 San Francisco. We got a 46 Philadelphia. 45 Philadelphia. Got a really nice 42 San Francisco. And we got a plated, most likely, 1940. That's in pretty good condition as well. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed getting to watch me go through my finds from the local coin store. Got some really cool stuff this time. My favorite by far was those 2 old Spanish coins. Definitely a bucket lister for me. Super glad to have those. And we got some Canadians to start the next book when it comes in, so stay tuned. Sometime in the future we'll have a Canadian album fill. But anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video.